How's it going, guys? Lassie Jerb here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare commentating. We are now at episode number 6, and in today's video, I want to share to you guys on why was I discharged from Navy Bootcamp. So without any further ado, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the talk. So, I joined the Navy at the year of 2017. I was only in there for at least 3 weeks of training, and then I was discharged and was put in separation division for another 3 weeks. So what was the reason I was discharged? Well, to put it bluntly and shortly, I was caught with a sickness called hepatitis type B. It's a sickness from the liver, and it's kind of contagious, I would say, but you would only get it from having contact with like fluid likes like blood, coughing, saliva and stuff, something like that. Also sexual interactions as well. So yeah, but when I joined the Navy, we did some medical tests on the maps, okay? And from there on, if I had hepatitis type B, they would have seen that, okay? But they didn't. I only got that during boot camp. And to be honest with y'all, they should have been responsible for that. It wasn't my fault that I got caught by this sickness and everything, but that's that. So how did I found out that? Well, I wrote some logs throughout my training on boot camp. And it says right here, log day 22, devastating Tuesday, not fit for the Navy. Those were the devastating words that I have heard when I was called to medical. I was told that I have hepatitis type B, which is contagious, and the Navy don't want any of that. I was in tears. I was depressed because I know I was close on achieving something that will make my father proud, and yet disappoint him once again. I was given a chance to make a phone call, but I can't reach them. I have to try again tomorrow, so I was moved to ship 5, 3rd level. The compartment is chaotic. There's no RDC around that much, so the people here are loud and no discipline. There was a fight. What a warm welcome. I don't know how long I will stay here, but I want out ASAP. And that was log day number 22. That was the last day I was basically in training. So let me walk you through what happened on that day. That was Tuesday, yeah. And as far as I remember, we were trying out some new uniforms, the sailor ones that we would wear on graduation. There's also that peanut butter uniform where it's all brown, right? Yeah, during that training, that fitting, my petty officer called me. He told me that I should go to Tranquil. Tranquil is the name of the clinic / hospital of the boot camp. And so yeah, I did. I thought it was gonna be just for my checkup because I have a tuberculosis. I know I have that ever since because I live in the Philippines and you know how it is in that country. So yeah, but I was gonna take some medicines. I will get it from there. I thought it's gonna be that, but it was different. So as I was walking towards Tranquil, no, I'm not actually walking, marching. I mean, you have to march even outside, even it's just by yourself, because there's a lot of petty officers around. They're also driving cars. You're in a sidewalk, and if they saw you, like just walking casually, they will honk their horns at you. And sometimes I saw someone, getting punished by a petty officer whose car is parked on the side. I was like, that was a sight to see. Man, this place is brutal. But anyways, I was walking. It was a good Tuesday. It was very sunny. Sun is out. Nice weather. I was actually, to be honest with you, I was actually just casually walking around. And then petty officer came in, walked past by me. I greeted him. It was all good. As I arrived at Tranquil, I went to this certain place, certain area, like a room, and so I was confronted by the clinic there, and he told me to chill out. You don't need to be, all standing, straight up military style kind of thing. Just relax. It's just you and me. Okay, so I did, and he brought it up to me and said, "Hey, so we saw something in medical in you. You're not really fit for the Navy because you have hepatitis type B, and that is quite contagious, and we don't want any of that. None of us want any of that, and you should understand that," he says. And as I was hearing this, I honestly thought that this is just a dream. Please wake me up, that kind of thing. And it was quite devastating, to be honest with you. Tears were flowing down my eyes because of all the hard work I did the past 3 weeks of training. The sweat, the blood, the tears, everything. I was doing well. I passed all the tests they've given me. The physical test, the written test, the first exam, to be honest with you. The first exam, I aced that exam, I passed that bitch. And I was so happy that I did. Because I studied my ass off on that first exam that we did. And the Navy though. At the Navy did. And it was all for nothing. And this was the prize for that. I don't know what I did wrong to earn something like this, to get this kind of treatment. It was sickening. And the doctor was like, "Do you want to speak to someone who specialized in hepatitis, to make you feel better," something like that. And I was like, "To hell with it. Yeah, let's go." So it was a girl. It was a lady. She said the same thing, and I kind of like broke down over there and told her that everything that I have done in the past 3 weeks was all for nothing. And she's like, "No, this is not the end. If you're still willing to rejoin boot camp, to become a Navy, you can still do it. But the process would be a little different because you've already have a history of hepatitis, and that will make it kind of like harder for me to get in." But she said that there are some cases from her patients that has this kind of scenario. They rejoined and succeeded. And at that point, I was like, kind of like gave up already, because I know for a fact that it's gonna be hard, and I kind of lose hope. So after that, I was told to go back to my compartment. So I did. As I was marching back, I was so down. I was so sad. I was just all quiet. I lost my smile that day. And as I arrived at the compartment, my petty officer was there. And he knew my condition when he assigned me to go to Tranquil. And he kind of like told me like everything's gonna be fine. I broke down basically again for the third time. And for the first time ever, that petty officer was acting really cool, like acting like a brother now. as a person, as per se. And he kind of felt what I was feeling, because he also had some trainees who did the same scenario. And he told me to pack up, grab my stuff, because I was gonna be sent to a separate division, to ship 5. And as we were walking down, we were just talking. I learned that he has a Filipino girlfriend as well, and he in the end he was really honest with me, and he told me, to be honest with you, he told me that he was focused on me. He wants me to succeed. He was like observing me, because there's only 3 Filipinos of us in his department, and he's pro-Filipino, so he's on my side, basically, is what he said. I mean, he's kind of like, I was gonna really going to help you succeed on this, to be honest with you, he said. But the condition that you have, that sucks. I want you not to put your head down yet. Keep looking up. This is not the end. Maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe there's something out there that's for you. And that's what I thought to myself as well. Maybe there's some reason. Maybe the Navy is not really for me. Maybe there's something out here that's just waiting for me to reach it. That kind of thing. I always felt that. And yeah, because of that, I was discharged. I got home. I met the love of my life. My girlfriend now. Okay, and I'm living the best of my life right now, and I'm happy. Maybe it's because of that. I'm living with my future right now. Yeah. So that's the story of how I was discharged from the Navy. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, please do leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.